Welcome back to Mount Fuji in Japan for race 2 of round 1 of the 1994 Asia Pacific Touring Car Championship. Race 1 was already in the books, and to open the season there was plenty of action throughout the field, plenty of close battles as well throughout the order. We had a tough race, worked our way up from 24th on the grid, couple of dramatic moments like that. We slid off the road towards the end as well, unfortunately, but we fought our way through and finished 15th, which gives us a good starting point for race number 2 coming up. Out front it was a BMW 123 with the Motorola Pages BMW of Tim Harvey leading home Joachim Winkelhock and Justin Bell for a 123. Tim Harvey, car number 51 in the BMW, is on pole, alongside him Joachim Winkelhock, as we said, in the Schnitzer BMW. Row 2, Justin Bell and Akira Aida in the first of the Japanese Nissan Sunnies. Masahiko Kageyama off position number 5, joined by Anthony Reid in the Opel Vectra. Takuya Kurosawa and Aguri Suzuki, a pair of Toyota Coronas, on row 8. Krum, another Corona, and Prince Leopold von Bayen rounds out the top 10. 11, Steve Soper in the BMW. Osama Nakako, he's out of position 12 in the first Honda. Akihiko Nakaya from 13 alongside Masanori Sakia. Russ Dugman, that's us, we're from 15 alongside Tatsuhiko Kanumi in a BMW. Matsuhiro Kinoshita from 17, Tom Christensen from 18. 19, Koichi Shuchiya, Naoki Hattori from position 20. 21, Kazuyoshi Hoshino in the Nissan Primera, Kazuo Mogi alongside. 23, Yasushi Hidesuyama in the BMW, Kazuo Shimizu out of 24. Takahiko Hara in the Honda from 25, Mikio Hidesuyama from 26. 27, the first Corolla, Koyashi Mizaki with Yujiro Terada alongside. 29, Naoki Nagasaka, and out of 30, Masahiro Hisami in the Nissan. 31, Armin Hahn. 32, Masahiro Matsunaga. 33, Koichi Suzuki. And 34, Kaoru Aida in the Nissan Skyline. 35, Tetsuya Tanaka in the Honda, and 36, 55, GM Battista Bussi in the Alfa Romeo. Final row of the grid, Katsutomo Kanishi and Matsuaki Sanada, both in Mazdas. Set for another 16 laps, race 2. So we've got a bit of a better start. Really. Oh. Try and feed our way through. Soper just to our left. Try not to... Geez, that Honda really cut in. Von Bayen in front of us, he cuts us off. Now Steve Soper gets back ahead of us. Second gear through the chicane. Soper, barge under him. Through the cold tyres. Through this long right-hander. To the first left. The curve out wide. Plunge down the hill to the chicane. The car's out very wide, that's Von Bayen. The Prince is getting stuck in. The Honda up the inside. Can we capitalise on this? Forcing the BMW wide is the Honda, and we'll try and ease up. Straight. It's a drag race. Down the second gear. Bayan gets back ahead of us. So, sitting 11th. Over the curb. Right. See the front runners are right there. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. Plunge down the hill. They're not the shortest laps, but they do go past quick because they've got to pay a lot of attention. We're in the toe of Prince Leopold von Bayan. Swing out. Soper trying to go around the outside of us. Keep the boot in. Oof. So had to muscle our way in front. This bottom right. So I'm running 12th. Bit of time down the hill. Main straight. Get in the toe. Don't know if we've got quite enough top end when we pull out. The second gear, can we get up the inside? Feeding wide. I think we're ahead. We are. The second gear. Just touch the grass. Down the hill, plunge down to the right-hander. We're on the Castrol Honda. In our Castrol Nissan. Slipstream. Get to the top 10 here. Swing out. enough. Up to the chicane. Other flags out. There's a car which has stopped. It's one of the Motorola BMWs. That's where actually see which one it is. Go up inside of the Honda. We're both on the grass. Oh. Let's let Von Bayen back through. Scrappy. Way too scrappy. Far too embroiled in the fight. I'm surprised Soper hasn't motored his way through everyone yet. Now we're going to have another go at Makako into turn 1. He pulls to the right, so he can have a go at Von Bayen. Across the curve. Makako's quite slow, so we'll try and get our nose up the inside. And the BMW, it's Winkelhock. All happening. So 2 BMWs are out. This is really going to mix the results up. We've got Prince Leopold Von Bayen, who we're going to nudge past. Bit ugly, but we got there. So we're up to 8th. So we come down to finish lap 6, 10 to go. What else is going to happen in this race? Like one of the Toyotas in front of us, the Coronas. Best run across the curves there. One car off to the left. I think that was the Winkelhock car. Bayen going with us at the moment. It's so easy to just think you can go a lot deeper into these braking areas than you can. Front straight. back where the banking rejoins. Because the track got a major facelift in the mid-2000s for the 2007 Japanese Formula 1 Grand Prix, which they kept a lot of the basics. You could tell it was Fuji, but particularly at the end of the lap, put these weird sort of infield section into it, which I thought made the track a bit weird. All that for 2 Japanese Grand Prix, because for 2009 went back to Suzuka. If I remember rightly, the original deal was they were going to sort of share it, a bit like Hockenheim and Nürburgring shared the German Formula 1 Grand Prix for a few years in the late 2000s and the early 2010s. Oh, that's late braking. Halfway through this race. Got to get a move on if we want to get a bit higher. Down the hill. Oh, that's not how we're going to make time up. Two BMWs back behind us now. The curve onto the straight. So with Winkelhock out, and one of the Motorola BMWs out, this is going to be a big leg up to the second Motorola BMW, whichever one's still running, because it's likely going to finish somewhere near the front, based on race 1 anyway. A big leg up in the championship. BMWs are right behind me. It's a bit better this lap. That's what we needed to do last time. Main straight. Once upon a time, though not very long, the straight kept on going into the banking, which is still there. Hence why the track's known as Fuji Speedway. Could have been a weekend where Soper made a big play for the title, because did the Japanese series in 94 and 95. But in our rendition of this series, he's off to a poor start. Kilometres an hour. Starting to make a bit of time on the cars in front. BMW not too far away from us. Using all the road. Oh, that's not what we need. So every time we get a bit of a roll on, putting a wheel where we don't want to. Four to go. Inside the top 10, but going to get a bit higher. Car parked off at the end of the front straight. Didn't take too much curve there. Problem for the Toyota up ahead. So we're starting to close in. It's either gone wide or has a problem. On the curb. Maybe you just made a mistake. Go now. Maybe the Toyota just ran wide. Very hard. I expected a bit more out of this race meeting, I have to say. Got to get my qualifying up to scratch, I think. It hurt us in the World Cup. Just haven't been able to find a comfortable speed around here. Like I'm having to try very hard to get on the pace. So 2 laps to go when we come around and sort of level pegging this Toyota. Back to second gear. Keeping the 2 BMWs at bay. Bounce the Nissan off the curb. Leopold von Bain doing a great job keeping Soper out behind us. And well known to Aussies because he did the 1984 James Hardy 1000 in a JPS BMW with Danny Holm. Toyota again. Just coming around into the last lap. In the top 10 at least. After qualifying 24th, got up to 15th in race 1. Grass this lap. Battle chicane for the last time. Fall short. Getting up to these two, checking flags out. So a little straight for the final time. Oh, that's Not good for the last lap. We'll just have enough to keep the BMW out. There we go, 8th place finish. For round 1, race 2, the 94 Asia Pacific Touring Car Championship. Let's go see who the race winner was and point standings are after the opening round. So after another 16 laps, Tim Harvey takes the double here today at Mount Fuji, 6.9 seconds clear of Masahiko Kageyama in the Nissan, with Anthony Reid rounding out the podium in 3rd. Akira Aida gets another 4th in the Nissan from Kurosawa and Michael Crom in the Toyotas. Meguri Suzuki from 7. We came out in 8th, a good result, so we get some points. Just ahead of Prince Leopold von Bayen, and Steve Soper snuck into the points in 10th place in his Schnitzer BMW. 11 was Nakaya in the BMW, then Nakako, Sakia, Tsuchiya, Kanumi, Tom Christensen 16th. Disappointing day from him. Mogi, Hoshino, Busi and Hara rounded out the top 20. Japanese Championship regulars fill out the 21 to 30 positions, with the 2 Toyota Cereses of Koichi Suzuki and Masahiro Matsunaga rounding out the 32 finishes. A number of retirements from this race: Sonata in the Mazda, Aida in the Nissan Skyline. Joe Winkelhock lost his brakes, that was a big retirement. Justin Bell also had an engine failure with his BMW, while Kanishi and his Mazda had brake troubles. But some important retirements there, Winkelhock and Bell, that could hurt them in the championship. So that leaves the points after the opening round. Tim Harvey, top score, 40 points. Masahiro Kageyama in 2nd and Akira Aida 3rd, along with Anthony Reid in 4th. Joe Winkelhock, he's 5th with just his 15 points from race 1. Similarly, Justin Bell with his 12 from race 1. Kurosawa, Michael Crum, Meguri Suzuki, and we've snuck into the top 10. 3 points for our Nissan. Prince Leopold von Bayen and Steve Soper, they're the final point scorers. As we leave Mount Fuji after the opening round, field will be a little bit smaller at Macau, as it's an event in its own right, not a round of a national championship. So that's coming up soon for the Guia race. Look forward to you joining us then, but for now, goodbye.